And then 2 more to finish off the week on Monday Night Football. The Steelers and Giants from MetLife Stadium.
So we playing Madden 21 today, y'all.
Broncos from Mile High.
Y'all.
And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line. So it's 2nd and 10. And incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time.
This game was
and it's 3rd down. And this one too low. And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Running run here out of the shotgun. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a punt for the punt team here on 4th down.
How does the cover be Lamar Jackson?
They deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosen up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him.
Let's go! Let's go! Stop playing. I got my yard.
A huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
I have to be the quarterback.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half.
If I have to look that video or that video, it's smoking.
Or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half.
He died.
So we reach halftime and an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the
I'm out of here. Let's go. Let's go.
A big play there. 71 yards. And the Ravens add on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
You see that?
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
No, but I got this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I'm still beating them, though. I got this stuff on pro.
Peoples-Jones returning. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. You got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Oh, you
from the 30 on second
down.
Mayfield. And he goes down. The Ravens
give me that forehead.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
I don't care if they catch it at least.
13, but they're still a bit short.
Do y'all see Lamar Jackson's head? Wait, let me tell you something. Give me that forehead. Oh my God.
but they were able to get him down quickly and
man,
force
I hate
down.
that. I want to return it. Dang, he's all muddy and everything. That's just
at their
disgusting.
own 20-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no
Whoever
one
has
gets
to start
behind
following
you.
me, though,
That's
for
the cardinal sin of
real.
defense.
Kick your
Not
forehead.
giving you a long pass. They did. Let's see
Oh,
how
I gotta
they
run
adjust.
Lamar.
Escaping
Nobody is
the pressure
open.
right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 10
Who
there
just got
on his own, then it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Credit that break up to
I want
Greedy
to play
Williams.
against me.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running
scram,
with the receiver,
bro.
but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Dude just got his stuff blocked.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they have plenty of faith in
Bro,
him.
why do I have to be right there?
Question about it here. Trying to go with the fresh legs. Able to push forward, pick
Why
up that first.
me? Why
Now a
the
pass
me?
hauled in downfield. And he'll be out of bounds just
Biggie
shy of the
out
40.
with.
That's good
It
for
is literally
28
raining
yards.
First and 10.
Well, partner, you know, thinking of rookie wide receivers like him, there have been some recently that have come into the NFL and made a splash immediately in the last handful of years. We've
Bro,
seen
my phone is up
OBJ,
right now,
Mike
I
Evans,
swear.
Michael
Stop
Thomas, all top 1,000
Oh,
yards in their
give me
first
that
seasons. Do you think
forehead.
this
Dang
kid
it, it's out of
has what it
bounds.
takes to follow in their footsteps?
I think he certainly does.
Man,
Talent-wise, no
that's
question
on
about it.
fire.
The high expectations
That's
being
the
drafted
start
in
of the
first
song,
round,
bro.
they'll weigh heavily on him. But here's the
Give
deal.
me
It's
that
not as
foot.
easy
Give
being a
me that.
receiver in this league as a lot of people think. They think you just run downfield and catch the football. You got to read defenses, get away from the more physical guys, go up and make contested catches much more so than you do in college.
This dude is
Luckily, he's not a quarterback
airball.
or even a running back where maybe expectations are even a bit higher. All the same, they expect him to contribute and right away.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And this offense is running away with this one. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kelly Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Man, he's not talking to me.
Peoples-Jones returning. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere. But I think the ball's out. And the Ravens have got it.
Mayfield's pass.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. A nice catch there. And Charles, you know, this rookie, he has been outspoken that he wants this team to make the playoffs. He wants that so far above any individual award. Certainly seems like the right kind of attitude to have.
And that attitude is a big part of why this team wanted to draft him. Obviously, the talent was there. That's first and foremost. But they understood the humility and what he wanted to accomplish. And that's to put a ring on his finger. He wants to be a Super Bowl champion. They want that on their team and in their locker room as well.
And you know, humility and wide receiver, those terms, they're not often synonymous. I do think we might have that rare combination here.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. What would we call him? A true unicorn.
He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. What a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the league. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Peoples-Jones returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own
chance for us to look at this Baltimore defense again. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Mayfield lost the football, and the Ravens have got it.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
No gain on the play.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Peoples-Jones returning.
Gotcha.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
I heard that, dude.
So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught inside the 5. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he lost the football. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. On third down, Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Jackson now off the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket, fighting through. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
What is it? What is it? Do I redo the whole play?
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. His kick is good. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Steps away to his left. Now Mayfield lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Yo, is he
First
really
down, they'll run with Chubb.
Get your
Oh
stupid!
my goodness, he loses it again. And this is going to kick out of bounds.
Oh my
Unfortunate
God.
bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back
certified
inside the 10-yard
running back.
line. Second and short now following the fumble.
We're doing all these TikTok things.
Mayfield looks to throw.
Oh,
and he is
wow.
into the end zone.
Throw it into
Touchdown.
Watford. Odell Beckham.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
He did that.
And the Browns able to get this one back to within at least some measure of respectability. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
Yo.
Is good.
Oh, you're
But
going
wait,
slow clap on me.
He's still at 70,
Not
90.
very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
You hear that clap?
Here's
That means you
Ayuk
wait
on the
certified.
return.
I'm certified.
And they'll start this drive
Certified.
just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Their own 31-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter. And now can really take some time off the clock.
Oh.
And now he's going to use his legs.
Oh,
Oh, the hurdle.
I take those. I take those.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as as they just add to their totals.
Sometimes with Lamar Jackson, I just step back in absolute awe. He's absolutely sensational, and with most quarterbacks, it's the first 3 seconds after the snap that you worry about what they're going to do. With him, if there's any additional time, you really have to worry as he breaks off another big run for a touchdown.
Tucker now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I can't believe I really got inside this team. This team is just an undefeated team. Why
Peoples-Jones returning. Now a hit and a loose football.
Look at that.
Look at the big man rumble. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one. You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Flush to his right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Mayfield.
The pass on 2nd down. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 16.
You know what?
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
The Cleveland.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, the
now Mayfield lost the football. And the offense will cover this. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
The 3rd down pass.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Oh, my God.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. He'll tell the ownership of that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Yeah, they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to.
Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Bring it! Bring it!
And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Tucker, it's a kickoff for Baltimore.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And the Ravens defense, they get ready and they trot back out onto the field. They've played excellent. Another stop here, that would just be the icing on the cake.
You definitely want to finish things off the way it's gone throughout the day, and it's gone awfully well for them. They don't want to give up any type of a fluke, any type of a big play here. That'll leave a bad taste in their mouth as they go in and celebrate.
Yeah, they want that good cake taste, right?
No doubt about it. That 6-layer cake.
And his throw here's incomplete. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's going to fire one deep over the middle and give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Tucker now to add the point after. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Oh, the dude right behind me.
And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit, but all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Taken about 7 yards deep and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? Now Mayfield lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Leaks past him. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the
my
stuff
grandmother
was
did the same.
preserved.
It smelled terrible.
Hey, no, we're not going to get it. We're not going to get it. Hey.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long, and it's good to...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's still recording. Yes, sir.
As they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take...
Ew, is that how the dude look now? Dude looks weird now.